I've discovered that when it comes to doing things that you tend to procrastinate on, important things you know you need to do, but you keep putting off or you're very inconsistent with it, you need to shift from an outcome based focus to an effort based focus. So let me explain with a couple of examples. Let's talk about marketing. You know you need to spend more time on LinkedIn, connecting with relevant prospects, referral sources, potential partners, peers, etc. But maybe you don't do it as consistently as you want to or you need to, or you're not doing it at all. You know you need to do it, but you're not doing it. Have a goal. You have a goal in terms of what kind of marketing you want, what kind of results you want, what kind of income you want. And you know that LinkedIn is a key part of getting there, but you're not doing what you need to do. So what's the answer? Well, the problem is that you're focusing too much on the outcome. You want to increase your income by 20% as one example, or you want X number of clients next quarter, but there's really no connection to the actions that need to happen for that result to generate itself. So the idea here is to shift away from the outcome you want to the effort that needs to happen or you need to expend in order to get that. And not just focus on the effort, but actually obsess on the effort and the consistency of that effort. So let's go back to that LinkedIn example. Rather than focusing on the end goal, the X number of new clients you would like to land over the next quarter, what you do is you instead ask yourself, what do I need to do every week on LinkedIn to increase the probability that that end goal, that outcome will materialize? Well, maybe you decide that, you know what, I need to send out 3 very targeted relevant connection requests 3 times a week. That's 9 new connection requests every week. And there are other things, but let's just stick with that for now. Great. What you need to do is make sure that that is scheduled, and that is something you will absolutely do no matter what. Okay, so focus on making sure you get those 3 connection requests done on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you have it written down, you know exactly when you need to do them. It's completely obvious. You have an alert set up, then you know what you need to do. You do it, and then you pat yourself on the back because you've done it. So you feel good about the fact that you're being consistent. You obsess over the fact that you're doing the things that you need to do to get to that outcome. You forget about the outcome goal for now, and instead you focus on being the kind of person who does what he or she knows they need to do on a consistent basis. And what happens is when you focus on the right efforts consistently and you follow through and you reward yourself by telling yourself that you are the person, the kind of person who does these things on a consistent basis, the outcomes happen. The way to outcomes is through an obsession over effort and over the right kinds of effort, and those efforts being consistent efforts. That's how you get to the outcome. So if you're finding yourself focused a little bit too much on outcome goals, shift that attention to the process or the specific effort that would need to happen in order for you to get to that outcome, and watch what happens.